Hey everybody, Mad Dog Marty Sugar here. We are in the dark. We are only lit by candlelight. I am trying to ward off, no particular demon. At the show on Tuesday may have ended early, but whatever. Maybe it's ambiance. Okay, seriously, I don't want Sky coming back. So what I've done is I put salt on the windowsills in the doorway. I read all the stuff. I've got eye makeup on because that supposedly helps. The only candle I could find is this plug-in one that isn't very bright, but smells like vanilla. So and the other thing I read is that if you use a carrot, Romans say it'll ward off evil spirit. Also good for you. So let's go. Let's look at some stats. Casey Andrews didn't join me. CoJ didn't join me. I'm on my own, so it's fan votes and me here on the ThrowDown.
Match number 1, Casey Peak versus Jordie Taylor. Now, Casey demanded this one, and it doesn't always work when a Casey makes a challenge, but did it work this week? I felt that Casey was a little too casual in this one again. He needed a retake to show some intensity, especially against a character like Jordie Taylor. Now, Jordie is very dynamic, if not in this one, visually disturbing. Both my girlfriend and I asked, was he sweating milk? That's a workout, baby. Jordie also had the second highest number of fan votes. Big win for the OGB Jordie Taylor in just his second match on the TalkDown. And of course, August 15th in Summerland, he is looking for the Okanagan Cup and the Big West Wrestling television title. Up next was Dylan Murphy versus Johnny Dean, two Millennium Pro veterans. I knew they were going to bring a fight, and the fans were ready for it. It was the closest of all the fan voting. Dylan Murphy, he has a nice catchphrase, and he had a solid debut promo. His delivery could be adjusted for speed, but that will pick up in time. Trying to fit in that 60 seconds is tough. As for Johnny Dean, I love his cocky and confident attitude. I liked the impersonation of Nick Cage at the end. His camera angle, though, needs some work. But here's the votes. And just like that, Dylan Murphy has his first victory in the TalkDown. Tough loss for Johnny Dean, but they both got a long way to go in the Jibber Jabber Cup. Who knows how it ends? Match number 3 was Devil's Advocate versus Zilla. I personally recruited Devil's Advocate to come here from Millennium Pro. 60 seconds may have hampered him a little, but I'm confident he'll learn to work within the time constraints. He also had a very solid debut. Zilla, I wanted to see what he can do on his own, but I should have known that CoJ would carry the team like in Season 1. I felt the promo was too dark to the point of being distracting. While I liked the jab at other promotions, I didn't see the point of talking about Dez. But to his credit, biggest margin of victory in the entire week. Dominant first victory for Zilla here, one half of the original Internet Champions. I'm sure he'll have more to say as the weeks go on and he'll crow about it, but I'm being handed a note here, fans. We have a new sponsor to the show. Let's see it now.
The following has been paid for by the Discount World Order.
Come on, come all, dope boys and dope girls, Marks and Martys, to Discount World Order's new store where you can buy some of your favorite dopey items, such as
gently soiled yoga mats,
defamed luchador masks,
Ace Redmond Jr. knife holder,
refurbished TV coffee tables, items not included,
oh god,
Camaro Cope's Power of Attorney,
toy belts, real belts,
and everybody's favorite, the DR Multi-Purpose Unit.
Or to actually purchase a real t-shirt and support the team, go to the link provided in the video.
We're still selling tables.
We are selling tables.
Discount World Order.
Seriously?
Of course, that jab was the DWO mocking themselves and in turn mocking Casey Andrews, who was not happy that on last week's ThrowDown, CoJ had some disparaging words about his promo versus Jordie Taylor and had to fire back because he couldn't resist.
That you made a big mistake. Some guy from the Discount World Order that hasn't even stepped foot in a wrestling ring has the nerve to tell me what I did wrong in a promo? Are you kidding?
The following announcement has been paid for by the World Order.
Casey Andrews. Well, that was really cute, Casey. But I don't see what all the fuss is about. I was invited on to give an honest opinion, to give an honest voice, and I guess the truth is just too much for you to handle. It's pretty unfortunate that a mouthpiece such as yourself can jabber on and on and on and on and still not actually say anything worth hearing. Although, you did mention Big West being your home, and how dare I try to take over it. Except I've been the one paying the rent, which makes it far more my home than yours. In fact, when's the last time that you contributed anything of notoriety? That's right. You haven't, have you? Huh. You know why you just had to respond, Casey? You had to respond because everything that you hate about the DWO is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So if my attention is what you want, then you failed. Again. Because you're not even worth looking at the camera.
The world order.
I don't even know where to start with that one, but if these guys are going to want to start... What was that?
It is Sky.
Fourth match of the night was Mr. Money Mark versus Mean Machine Sr. Now, not everyone gets to battle their heroes in this business, but Mr. Money Mark got to today. He had a solid premise, he tied into current events well, but I feel he's trying to put too much into the time that he has. Meanwhile, Senior agreed to take a dive, but was it even necessary? This was the second biggest margin of victory all week when it came to the fan voting. Congratulations to Mr. Money Mark for getting a win in a huge way this week. Now, really quickly, I want to throw out get well soon wishes to the annoying Lance Skulls. He wound up in the hospital the other day.
See you August 15th!
I am so scared.
Main event time. Sky challenges Justin Sider for the Internet Championship. Now, as we saw on Tuesday, Sky got into Justin's head and into his sanctuary. Plus, she tried and succeeded in scaring the daylights out of me, literally and figuratively. Now, when it came to Sky, I felt she had an excellent promo that showed a different side of her, not just a scared little demon child, but a sly and calculating contender to the championship. Meanwhile, Justin Sider had a solid promo to set up a mammoth undertaking of a 24-hour promo. Sider took a risk and was able to actually go the distance, which has to be rewarded. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, no matter how hard he tried, Justin Sider has been dethroned. And we have a new champion. Her name is Sky. Whoa. What was that? What?
I am so scared.